we are having our second conversation this morning, and as we mentioned, it's all about the climate resilient and sustainable agriculture project for farmers. Now, I think this conversation is timely, Paul, because we're just on the heels of celebrating our agriculture show this weekend, and of course that is a celebration of farmers and the work that they do. So we have here with us Roberto HArisson, and he is the project coordinator with CRESAP to talk to us about this project. Good morning, Mr. HArisson, and welcome.
Good morning, and thank you for having us here today.
Wonderful.
The Climate Resilient and Sustainable Agriculture Project is a loan by the government of Belize from the World Bank, of $25 million US, looking to assist farmers in developing resiliency, looking at specifically to promote climate smart agriculture technologies and approaches. So the whole concept of it is to assist small farmers in uplifting, upgrading their existing farming system, and introducing technologies that will assist them in bettering their livelihoods, bettering their income, and so forth. So the program is geared for 4 districts specific: Cayo, Belize, Corozal, and Oranjoak in the first instance. And then we go down south with only 2 commodities, and I'll explain the commodities for the larger part of the project area. For down south, it's only citrus and bananas. Now,
makes sense.
The project has 4 major components. The first component is looking at strengthening 6 public institutions to assist in the outreach of the project and overall to help these institutions prepare better themselves to provide services to the farming community at large. So we are looking at strengthening the Ministry of Agriculture, the Pesticides Control Board, the Belize Agricultural Health Authority, the National Med Service, the Belize Marketing and Development Corporation, and UB Central Farm.
Strengthening them in what ways?
Strengthening them in for example, we provided 14 pickup trucks to these institutions for them better to mobilize. We are buying or will be providing IT equipment to improve their outreach again. Clearly, the electronic platform that farmers need to go into now is being looked at. So we are quite optimistic that the strengthening that these institutions will have will also impact the way this project and other projects are being implemented across the country. Component 2, which is the larger part of the project itself, is looking at the actual promoting of the climate smart agricultural technology through investments. Here we are looking at, there is $32 million Belize allotted for grants to farmers. Now, it's called a matching grant facility where the potential beneficiary is mandated to contribute to the investment that he wants to get into. We will provide a portion of that investment as a grant, and the farmer will have to put his portion either through his own cash, or we have engaged 3 financial institutions to promote the facility for us, which are the Blue Creek Credit Union, the Immaculata Credit Union, and the Development Finance Corporation. So, and we have 2 windows there. Window 1 is for small farmers, 10 million US in investments there. There's a 60-40 ratio where the project will put in 60% of the investment and the farmer will contribute the other 40. The maximum grant that is allowed under window 1 is $12,000. So if I use that example, the project providing the $12,000, the farmer would have to provide $8,000 of that investment. Yes. We're also going a little bit further to say to the farmer, of your $8,000, we can monetize some of your labor, some of your equipment, up to 50%. So in actual fact, the farmer only has to put in $4,000 as either cash or loan from the three financial institutions.
Monetize means
I put a value
put your value on your assets.
On your assets, on your labor. I put in 50 hours of work, and I put a value to that. That goes towards that investment. Okay. I have equipment, lawnmowers, weed eaters perhaps, I don't know.
Land?
No, lawnmowers.
Not land. Not land in this case, but okay. But equipment that are tangible and that can be used as part of that investment. Mm-hmm. In window 2 is for larger farmers, cooperatives, where the ratio there is a 70-30. Okay. The project puts in 30% of the investment, and the group or the farmer puts in the other 70% of investment. The maximum there is 60,000 Belize dollars, and again, if we use that example, the large farmer would have to put in 140,000 as his investment. Again, the same condition will apply. I can monetize up to 50% of that 140,000 contribution, mandatory contribution from the beneficiaries.
So the available amount of fund for that window 2 would be the remainder of the 32 million?
There is 20 million for
20 for large farmers?
For small farmers.
Okay.
And 12 million for large farmers.
So there seems to be a greater focus on small farmers in terms of the amount of money being...
Clearly.
I imagine to grow to larger farmers as well. There's obviously an investment opportunity for everyone here. Mr. HArisson, let's talk about the broader picture of a project like this. What does it do for the agriculture industry here in Belize?
Well, clearly the target is to improve your productivity, your production, so that you can, by using climate smart agricultural technology. For example, I have a greenhouse, and I want to add a irrigation system with a fertigation to it. That clearly will improve your productivity in there. There's a better management of the water resources. At the end of the day, I have a longer production period. I have more income coming in from adding that investment to what I have. Again, we want to give the farming opportunity to increase production and to be able to not necessarily to import substitute, but to have enough food at perhaps even cheaper rates along the way.
What you made mention, and perhaps I missed the rest, but you made mention of orange and bananas in the south. What are the other produces that will arise or may arise from the other areas we're looking at?
We're looking at a wide range of commodities there. We have grains, corn, beans, rice, soybean. We have fruit trees, the soursop, coconut, pitahaya, and the rest there. Livestock, pigs, cattle, sheep. We have tubers, potato, onions, and vegetables along the list there. So it's quite open to what an investment can be. Again, as long as you have an existing operation, we are not financing any startups. We want to know that the farmer already has something there that he wants to build on. We are willing to invest with him on that.
Is Orange Walk in a part of it?
Yes, the four districts. The four districts are Orange Walk, Corozal, Belize, and Cayo.
So in terms of sugarcane farmers, do they qualify?
They qualify.
So what would you consider an association? Would an association like BSCFA, for example, be able to apply?
All of the sugarcane associations are qualified.
Are qualified.
Their membership.
So you could apply as an association or as an individual farmer?
That is correct.
Right, and
Yes.
that will determine where you fall in the bracket, whether as a small farmer, as a large-scale
Well,
farmer.
actually, it's the investment that you will want to get in that qualifies you in either window, because I can be a small farmer and still qualify
For a larger
for
investment.
a larger investment. Yeah. Again, as long as you are committed to putting your mandatory contribution, that should not be any issue.
And this is it's a grant.
It's what the whole project is a loan
It's
from.
a loan,
yeah,
yes, but to the farmers.
Yeah, but the grants are the government is providing those finances for as grants.
Okay, yes.
Are you able to share if there are any other requirements other than a farmer sharing his or her interest in a particular investment?
Well, the mandatory, apart from the
Aside from just
mandatory
being-
contributions.
Well, first of all, the farmer, in the first instance, has to be a farmer registered under the Belize agricultural management system. He must have an existing operation. He will need to prepare a business plan,
Okay.
outlining what he wants to do. We are even going further, saying to the potential beneficiary, we will invest to prepare your business plan. We will put half, 50%, and you put the other half for somebody to prepare that business plan for you, takes it to the financial institution, the DFC or the LICO or the BCCU. They go through the application. If it meets the requirements of having climate smart technology in there, it's a sound business plan that will generate income that in fact you can repay your credit portion. Then we will proceed with granting the grant portion to the beneficiary.
From the climate smart technologies perspective or standpoint, was there a body established? Is it safe that will identify? Are you bringing on technical support to identify the sort of climate smart technology that are needed, technologies that are needed on these farms?
Definitely. We again, when the project was being designed a couple of years ago, there was wide consultation with the farming community at large, the stakeholders that would need to bring in the type of technology that we're requiring: solar systems, solar pumps, improve irrigation system for irrigation systems, improve varieties, improve breeds, and the like. So there is that repository of technology that is there available, but perhaps not used as widely and not invested as widely. And this project is putting that opportunity for farmers. And I want to underscore too that we are looking to see that 30% of women benefit from the matching grant facility.
Excellent.
So we're targeting in specific strategy to get women involved in this project, and even willing to their willingness to go into farming and special arrangements for that matter.
When can farmers begin to apply?
We are just about ready to launch and roll out the matching grant facility. We think that by the end of May we will have had all of the 3 institutions ready for disbursement of the loans and accepting the applications to those specific institutions.
Wonderful. Well, Mr. Harrison, kudos to you and your team for taking charge in such an initiative. I think it will have impact not only on the industry, but on the variety and the types of foods we eat in the home. So food security, big deal. We talked about it in the previous conversations, and here we're having the same conversation on food security. Final thoughts?
Yeah, well, the farming community at large is I think enthusiastic about the program. They want to see how best they could benefit from it. The Social Investment Fund manages the project from a fiduciary standpoint. The Ministry of Agriculture looks at it from a technical standpoint. We will be out at the Agriculture Show this weekend.
Excellent.
We hope to share lots more information, brochures, application forms to look at, and hopefully we can socialize more this program and make it available to farmers as soon as possible.
Wonderful.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. HArisson, for the information. We know that this will be of use to our farmers here in Belize.
Definitely.
All right, we'll take another quick break, and when we come back, sticking to the conversation of agriculture, but this time, Digi in the house, talking about their deals you can expect at the Agriculture Show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.